I love the Commonwealth Games. I'm an absolute nerd for random facts, so I get very carried away with South Pacific islands like Nui and Vanuatu, and I want to know all about their economy and their population and, you know, their bird life or whatever. But I love as well the fact that we get sports in the Commonwealth Games that you don't see at the Olympics. So netball. Well, netball, you've got the top 4 nations in world netball competing at the Commonwealth Games. So Australia, New Zealand, Jamaica and England, you couldn't get higher quality than that, and that would be great for it to get a big audience, and they've had to move venue because the tickets sold out so quickly, so I'm thrilled about that. And that's the other thing that makes the Commonwealth Games so different. The United Kingdom split up into its component nations, so you will get Wales against Scotland, against England, against the Channel Islands, against Northern Ireland. I just think it's fabulous, and triathlon will be a really interesting meeting point for that, having 2 really good female triathletes and 2 really good male triathletes, but the 2 women competing for Wales and the 2 men competing for England. And there's a mixed triathlon competition for the first time, so I'm looking forward to that. But I love it feels different. You know, it's a major sporting event, but it feels very special, and I think Glasgow will give us a huge, huge welcome, and I can't wait for it to get started. As for competitors that I'm looking forward to seeing, well, obviously the 2 headline names, if they choose to compete, will be Mo Farah and Usain Bolt. But there are so many stars around and about across the sports, and in the pool, which is where I'll do a lot of my work, I'm looking forward to seeing Chad le Clos again of South Africa. He's hot favourite to win the 200-metre butterfly, and there are some really, really strong swimmers from the UK, in particular the Scottish swimmers, and Hannah Miley, I hope, will defend her medley title. But Michael Jameson, who got the best result of all the British swimmers at the London Olympics with a silver medal, he's in there with a really strong chance of winning Scotland's first gold in the pool, certainly in terms of the way the timetable works out, because he's quite early on, so that'll be exciting. Tom Daley's competing over in Edinburgh in the diving, trying to defend his title in the 10-metre platform, and I think that'll be really interesting for Tom. You know, there's been a lot written about him, people questioning his motivation, his fitness. Can he step up there? And he's up against Matt Mitcham of Australia, would be probably his strongest competitor. Can he step up there and do it again and take home a gold medal? So I'd be interested to see that. And women's boxing makes its Commonwealth Games debut. Nicola Adams, obviously having won her gold medal in London, she'll be star of the show in the ring, I'm sure. Sports I'm most looking forward to seeing, I mean, I'll be presenting the swimming, and I love doing that, and teaming up with Mark Foster again. It's such an expert team. You've got gold medalists all around with Sharon Davis and Adrian Morehouse and Andy Jameson as well. So I listen to what they have to say and try and learn from their expertise. That would be terrific. But also I'm really looking forward to the netball and hoping to be there for the medal matches, and just hoping beyond hope that England can make it through to the final and be in that gold medal game. That would be superb. I'll watch the cycling with huge interest. I'll hope to get to the diving in Edinburgh, and obviously the opening and closing ceremonies will be sensational. It's amazing how much people still talk about London 2012, and when they start thinking about it, they smile. It makes them feel warm inside, and I think it showed the best of us as a country, and I know that Glasgow will do the same. The Scottish welcome will be warm and generous and enthusiastic, and I just think it is a very good reflection of our ability to organise major events, to stage them with a sense of humour and with a great appreciation of entertainment value, and also to do so efficiently and to do it always with the athlete in mind.